For over a year, I have been planning a long trip. As I told you in the previous video, I bought a completely empty van, actually a cargo van, and converted into a tiny home on wheels. So just like Bilbo the Hobbit, mine would also be an adventure trip, but with the main goal of enjoying long hours of hiking in silence and seeing wild animals that I have never seen before. I was thinking to leave April 27, but now everything has changed, so I am leaving September 1st. My trip started from my North Carolina home, and I crossed so many different states in the country. Tennessee, Kentucky, a little bit of Indiana, Illinois, Missouri, Kansas. I must say that area is a little bit boring. But then arriving to Colorado, it was great because I could hike several hours and go to the Flatirons and Boulder, Colorado too. And then I went to Wyoming, to Grand Teton, and of course, Yellowstone. I was very impressed with the wildlife and the beauty of these national parks. And then I wanted so much to go to Montana, to Glacier, but I was already very tired and also missing my cat and my husband very much. So I just decided to make a stop in South Dakota in the Badlands and then going to Rochester, Minnesota, where lives a member of my family that I love very much. And then coming back to Illinois, Kentucky, the same, Tennessee, until my mountain home in North Carolina. So this is the trip that I would like to share with you. I divided in several parts, and this is the first one. I hope you enjoy it. I said goodbye to my husband and my cats and left home for an adventure, very early on a foggy morning and ready to merge with the silence of nature and the peace of the wild animals. I have to admit that for the first time in my life, before this trip, I was a little anxious and indecisive, which is not something that happens to me very often. I actually always know where I want to go and why, but traveling alone into the unknown worried me a little bit. But every time I feel afraid about something, what I do is face it until I overcome it. So I said to myself, you just have to do it. Just hit the road and like the song. Hit the road, Jack. No road, no more, no more, no more. Hit the road, Jack. So yes, here I am driving towards the national parks. The first one, I don't know which one is going to be. Maybe it's going to be the Rocky Mountains. I don't know. I'm going to stop in Boulder, Colorado first, and then we will see. For now, I still have 19 hours and 33 minutes. 19 hours and 33 minutes. It's a long way. Anyway, well, bye. And the famous Gateway Arch to the left. The first national park in the distance. I'm not going to stop. Hello, good morning. I woke up at 5:30 and I made my tea for the road, and I am driving towards Boulder, Colorado. I don't want to plan a lot. Yesterday, for example, I didn't have any idea where to stay when I was in the middle of nowhere. And really, there was nothing around, nothing. Already getting late, and I was like, oh no, where am I going to stay? Because it was like only cornfields and nothing else around. So believe it or not, even with this phase, I still have energy to keep going. Bye bye, Miss American Pie. Drop my chatty to the levee, but the levee was dry. Went to the Apollo, you should have seen and go, go, go. Say, hey, sugar, take a walk on the wild side. And say, hey babe, take a walk on the wild side. And the call girl say, toot, 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 toot. I decided to spend the night in Boulder, Colorado, take a shower in my Gaia van, read a good book, and just rest. Tomorrow I should have enough energy to hike the famous Flatirons of Boulder. I'm excited. I will stay here one more day to explore this beautiful and sporty town. Good morning. Well, this is my second day in the van, in my Gaia van. I'm in Boulder, Colorado, and I spent the night just in the street. It is not allowed, but I couldn't find a campground. I couldn't find anywhere to park, and I didn't want to go back country because I was extremely tired. I drove for 12 hours yesterday, and before yesterday I drove almost 14 hours since I left home, and I was exhausted. Now I'm ready to hike, but first I'm gonna make a tea.
Turn right onto Baseline Road, then turn left onto Kinnikinnick Road.
Staying in the present is as important as being aware of our breathing. If we stop to observe our surroundings, we notice that everything is constantly changing, constantly moving. As I walk these paths, I also change. I advance not only along the path, but I also grow within myself, and my mind connects with the sounds of nature. I love to be by myself, feel peace in my heart. It is so important to reconnect, to be alone with nature. Life can be challenging, but if we are resilient, if we maintain a positive mindset and view challenges as opportunities for growth, we can navigate difficulties. We always learn something and emerge stronger. It's about how we respond to adversity. It's all about the value that we decide to give to the events of life. We can make things even harder they really are, or more beautiful and meaningful. And nature can always help us with this task. After a beautiful morning hiking at the Flatirons, I went to discover the city center of Boulder, Colorado. definitely more an animal person than a people person. But anyway, I always enjoy seeing happy people. People often have a sense of contentment through the connection with others, professional achievements, financial success, and the engagement of different activities that cause them pleasure, especially social activities. For me, happiness is a deep state of well being that I feel when I'm in contact with nature and animals, when I'm by myself walking in the woods or in silence observing a tree or a spider on its web. But also having discipline in the practice of constant mindfulness makes me feel content. Having a very few but strong relationships, helping other living beings to be happy, brings me inner peace and a sense of purpose in life. It was a lovely tour of downtown Boulder, a pretty and vibrant college town at the foothills of the Rocky Mountains in northern Colorado. This was only my first stop during this trip, but I really enjoyed hiking the Flatirons. Maybe I can find a bear here. There's no people. I don't know if it will be a grizzly or a black bear. Probably a black bear. Oh, it's going very high. It was fun hiking the Flatirons, but my Gaia van is waiting for me to continue the journey. Next stop, Rocky Mountain National Park.